Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I'm going to be selecting pages for this journal cover. It'll be a journal to put Happy Mail in. And this is a larger than normal journal. I just used the envelope that some Happy Mail came in and collaged on it. I'll try to remember to post that video below. I'm still going to do some work on this cover. Yeah, I still want to do that. But to start, I need a template. And I think what I'm going to do is use one of these map pages. So it's going to have a fairly large spine. So the pages really just need to be about double what this is here, from there to there, which is still bigger than an 8.5 by 11. I think height-wise, I think if I cut it right here above this bit here, it'll be the right height. It's not perfect. It's fine. That's the one thing this journal is. It's not perfect. It's just for fun. It's okay to do things that you like this. It's the fun of creating it. I'm not trying to make it perfect or anything like this. I just want to have fun with it. So I'm just going to fold that over. So this is my template for my pages and how big I want them to be. That should work nicely. I don't want to be from the middle all the way to the end, because then I'll end up having to cut off all the edges or fold them in. So I just have it to the side where it's gonna, to here, double that cover side. So now that I have that in place, I can just go ahead and start doing, let's see, I think I want to cut off some of these edges. Well, you know what? I'm going to learn how to live with the white edges. And then when I go back into the journal, I might find something to do with those edges that are kind of cool. So let's just do that. So I'm going to glue here. And I'm being random, just because I want to be random. And I'm going to glue this edge here. If I wasn't using pieces that came from Subbies, then I would use some of the roll. I have like a roll of collage pages that I could potentially just cut down for this. But I want to specifically use the pieces that people have sent me. Which way am I going with this? This way? This way. So I'm making big pages, and this is how I make big pages. I may do double-sided because I might do pieces on the other side just so it's not white and blank on the other side. And I am being absolutely random with it. All right, going to go across this bottom bit and across this bit here. Go as high as I can with that. I need a piece over here. Yeah, I'm just, whatever's next is what I'm pulling out. And we're going to end up cutting this piece down anyway. So we're going to lose some of that white, which is fine. I'm going to lose some of this white too. Hello. Well, that covers up a lot of that. Okay. About it. Give or take. Is I going this way? Is that why I can't figure out where it goes? I'm going to go on the edges there and on the edges here. If I need to glue anything else again later, I will. I can move that over a little bit and cut that off. Okay. And something on this side. I had a long strip. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. I don't know. What I could do, this is a little bit thinner paper. So what I could do on this end is start here. Could use your glue stick too, which I'm going to do there. Going to glue that on there. And I'm going to fold that over. And glue this down. So the pages in here are going to be fairly thick if they're double-sided like this. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I want to cut off this top bit. Too long to fit in my... Let's use a ruler, maybe. Maybe. A straight edge ruler, maybe. Alright. Let's just go ahead and bring this in so we can get it fairly straight. Potentially. If I get it on here straight-ish. Okay. Then I can come in here and just tear that off like that. I'm not going to worry that that one sticks up just a little bit. Let's see. So now, I can do this side too. This one I can get. The other one is a little bit short. I just need to take a little bit off that end. So what I'll do is come on this side and tear it like that. Yeah, if you just have a little bit to tear off, you put your ruler on the small side. Yeah, okay. And if it keeps tearing the wrong way, you just come in with your scissors, and we're not worried about that it ripped because we're going to be gluing stuff on the other side. So the other side is going to be a little bit easier. I can just glue stuff on with a glue stick and be absolutely fine with that. Sometimes I like a little eclectic randomness in a journal. Sometimes it ends up being my favorite, even though sometimes I'm like, oh man, that doesn't go together. But at the end, I'm just like, I like the eclectic randomness of it. I think I will take it. Not, will I or won't I? Just thinking. Maybe I will take off this edge. I'm thinking the white spots, I can kind of do some mark making or doodling or whatever. Is why I don't mind leaving them. It'll add spaces for me to just add like lines, circles, whatever. Whatever it is I want. All right. Now, what I could even do with this is just go across the bottom and the side, and it will make like a hidden, well, sort of a hidden pocket. I kind of got a lot of glue on this side, but I think that's okay because I think that's going to be on the other page once it's folded over anyway. So now it's like a hidden pocket. Or it's a pocket, like once I get everything collaged on there, you're going to be like, oh, there's a pocket there? Especially if I put this underneath like this, which I might do before it dries. Normally, I take the white edges off, but right now, I'm going to work with the white edges. I'm going to make that an interesting part of it, I think. Or I might cover it. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to go down a little bit here. There we go. Trim that off. So these in-between videos at the moment, I am just working on this journal. In between, if I'm remembering. And so yeah, I'll try to video as much of it as I can. This is my Happy Mail journal. It is the journal that I will be putting all of the lovely things that subscribers have sent me. Which is a lot of scraps. So that's partly why. There is a freaking lot of scraps. Just fun pieces that people have sent, gel plate prints and whatnot. Some of them I'll keep the white edge, some of them I won't. It's just going to be kind of random. Right, that should work. Don't want to necessarily put glue in that corner. At least not until I've got the piece that will go on the back of it. See, so now we just have, I'll show you what I mean with these white spots. I'm just going to come through with either a pen or even a marker would be fine. I'm looking for a color. I might want to choose black for now. And I can just do lines across. And now it's not plain white anymore. It's just got some interesting little stuff happening. Which once all of it is like that, it'll be kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because I've seen people do this with collage where they take the blank spots and they just do some mark making, some doodling, some lines. Lines are fairly easy. And if you don't like this aspect of it, like you'd rather use like a stamp and have it be, you know, maybe you have a stamp you really like. You can also use that stamp just by, you know, masking off the outside pieces. For instance, just masking off. That's not that hard to figure out. All right, so if I just put a paper here and a paper here, and then just stamp on there whatever it is that I want to stamp. Did I get a stamp out ahead of time to figure this out? No, I did not. Do I have? There you go. So we'll just do this. I don't know why I inked the whole thing, but I did. I'm just gonna. Well, shows a little bit. I mean, there's something there. Let's see if we can do it better over here. Partly because these papers I'm using for masks are kind of on the thick side. And so getting down in between, let's just, is a little bit tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that hurts. It's tricky. There we go. Looks just like a funny little whatever. So yeah, you totally do that. Do that over here too. Just bring in the edge of a stamp for some design on in the white borders. So, you know, that's an idea for white borders if you want to. It has to go this way. And it'll be a page in the journal. And once you get it folded, all right, sometimes brayer offs will hurt your fingers, just FYI. Still need to put something up in that corner. Anything. What is that? Ooh, that might be fun in that corner, because why not? I inked up the white edge that was left when I ripped it. Just because sometimes that's fun to do. See, they don't all have to be square either. They can just be super random. Is this straight? I don't know. Might be, might not be. All right, so that is how I'm doing the pages for this extra large journal. I will make some more, and I will also do some just like coffee dyed page pieces as well. And that's what'll be happening with that. So if you have like a large cover that you want to use, but you don't have papers that are big enough, that is one way to do it. And if you've got the white edges and you don't feel like tearing them off, then you can go through and do your little marks. Actually, I might come down on this too, do little checkers. They don't have to be perfect. There you go. You'd also do circles, dots, flowers, whatever. So one of these videos, one of these days, I will be playing with this cover. I think I'm going to do some gesso and some stenciling and some stamping on it. And this will be pushed into the background more. And maybe I'll bring out some of these fun pieces like this to just decorate the outside. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. All right. I hope you have a delightful day. Love you. Bye.